Hello, this is Alex. I am a traveler and a developer. And me and my friend Armin, we are building a product that can probably fix a lot of problems that I have while traveling. I have been in around 20 countries in the last 2 years, and I always ask the same question to the people that I travel with or to the people that I find while traveling. The question is, how did you find this place? So I obviously ask the question when we are on a magical place. And what I mean with magical place is that those places that you find while you're traveling, usually recommended by locals, which are like beautiful natural places that are hard to find in Google Maps. They are on Google Maps, but the problem is that they are not the most popular places in Google Maps. They're usually like with good ratings, very good ratings, but not at the top when you make a search. And we're going to use Google Maps API. We're going to use Gemini LLM, and we also going to use another MCP that we are going to talk about it in a little bit.
So this is the way the agent works. First, it will understand the user needs to find the specific places tailored for this user only. Then for this, it will recommend 10 places with a small number of reviews, and Gemini will analyze those places by understanding the reviews to filter only high quality places that are recommended by locals. Then the user selects one of those places. Then we use the weather MCP that will check for the weather conditions for the specific times of the trip to the user to give specific recommendations for that spot at that time for the user. And right now I'm going to give access to the screen to Armin so he can go dive deep into the details of the code of this agent.
Thank you, Alex. Hello, everyone. And right now, I'm going to walk you through all the process that we have been taking in order to create this AI-powered agentic system. So we basically start from the main important Python file, which we have, which also consists of the orchestrator. We have the imported the Google API key and sub agents, which we have defined here. In order to have a more robust connection with and configuration with LM, we have defined the retry, the reattempting configuration, which basically reattempts to send operation to the LLM in order to get an answer to get succeeded. Here we have defined the MCP, weather MCP server. And here basically the journey begins. We have the first agent system, the hidden gem agent, which honestly is the sequential agent. Consists of three main sub-agents, discovery agent, analysis agent, and recommendation agent respectively. And we will go through each of them later on. The orchestrator, the root agent, which is powered by Gemini 2.5 flashlight. The description instruction, you can go through it later on the GitHub repo. The tools are the most important part of this agent. Then we use the agent tool, the sequential agent which we have defined on top, and the MCP toolset, which is basically the weather um, MCP server. So let's go through the first sub-agent. Here we have imported the Google Map API credential. Then we have defined a Python function in order to be a tool of our agent system. Which basically gets the query of the orchestrator and tries to find the response from the Google Maps by calling the places function. It gets the answer, the results, and append it into the list of candidates. And basically, it's like this. You can go through it later on. Here we have defined the discovery agent. It's powered like this. Description instruction, the tool, the Python tool which we had. So the response of this will pass through to the analysis sub-agent. Again, we have imported the Google Map credential API key. We have defined the analysis tool, which gets the response of the Google Map and tries to filter them to be a more hidden gem potential places. We have encountered some problems. The agent was giving us places, I mean, hidden gems based on the which were basically business oriented, or related. It's not being quite a landmark to visit. So we basically wanted to avoid this keyword for the answers which we got. Um, so the ideology of finding the hidden gem is quite simple. We iterate through all the candidates and we sum up all the reviews, and the total amount of reviews then transfer into the mean value, and mean value divided by 2 will give us our threshold. The threshold is here, so the reviews of that specific place must be less or equal than the threshold, the mean value over 2, and it shall be bigger than 10 total reviews. And the rate we have the discussed to be bigger or equal, greater or equal than 3.5. And then we will append it to the potential hidden gems, and we get the top 3 of them. And we call another time the Google Maps, the place API which we have. And we get the answer to get the map URL, the formatted address, or even the reviews, which we'll be using later on. Here again, the retry configuration and how we have created the analysis agent, I mean sub agent, which we passed the analysis tool into its tool set. Then let's go to the last sub agent, which is a recommendation agent. So the main job of this agent is basically to get all pieces of puzzle and put them in the right spot, and give the user based on what he really needs to listen. He will extract all the some of the reviews and try to get an insider point, or even the best time to visit, if it is available any. Then we have defined it here, and then it will be passed to the agent, to the orchestrator, the main agent, and based on that, it will ask you which of these hidden spots you would like to visit. Then you answer, and then through this MCP toolset is going to find out on which date it is going to be the you're going to have the best experience in the following days. So yeah, that's it. And hope you guys have enjoyed and learned something if there's any. And right now, Alex will go through the demo with his intuitive front end. Thank you.
Hello, so we're going to show you a little demo now. This is the main site, and here it's linked to the agent in Python that Armin want to explain to you. So we click on start discovering, and then here we can look for specific gems. Okay, so we're gonna look for, let's say I wanna hike in Querétaro, Mexico. So let's hike in Querétaro, Mexico. Okay, let's see. Nice. So we go to places. We have Tumba del Monje, we have Cueva del Tecolote, and we have Mirador Cerro de la Cruz. Man, this place looks good actually. So it says, wow. So you have the details here. This spot offers a beautiful wooden environment with oak trees with spectacular views from the summit. where a metal cross, a Christ statue, and a Virgin Mary statue are located. It's suitable for hiking, running, and mountain biking. I think this is exactly what I was looking for. So, wow, it's actually a really nice place. It's not really crowded, it doesn't have a lot of reviews. It has high quality reviews and it should be recommended by locals because practically Gemini is taking care of that. So I think it's making a really good job. Okay, so we are going to show you a little demo now using the AD key from Google. So practically this is opening a new instance where you can test the agent directly. Okay, so let's say I want to go to Colombia, and it's like, okay, let's run the IGOTYOU agent, and it gave me 3 hidden gems in Colombia. One is Salto del Guayabo, a beautiful waterfall with multiple cascades and natural pools. Then I got the second one, Laguna Santa Fe, a serene natural lagoon surrounded by vibrant flora offering a peaceful retreat. This is special because it's a place to connect with nature and enjoy stunning scenery. The best time to visit is afternoons for calm presence, and it's actually even an inside trip, which is considered a local guide to learn about the area's ecosystem and history. Then we have also the Parque Nacional Natural Serranía de los Yariguís, a biodiversity hotspot important for conserving endangered species, ideal for bird watching and exploring forests. Well, this looks interesting also. But let's say I just try, okay, I want to go to the second one, which is the Laguna Santa Fe. Okay, so based on that, it looks for the city where it's located that place, and it is in La Uribe, actually, Colombia. So, okay, it's giving me the weather for the next 3 days, and the weather summary is the temperatures expect warm temperatures with daily hikes generally in the low to mid 20 Celsius, and overnight the feels like temperature can be a few degrees higher due to humidity. It's actually giving also some custom recommendations specifically for that spot, Given the prediction to the thunderstorms of rain, especially in the afternoons, it would be best to plan your visit in the mornings. This will give you the best chance for clearer skies and more pleasant experience. Be sure to park, rain gear, and umbrella is highly recommended. It's also giving you recommendations specifically for clothes based on the weather for that place. Okay. The temperatures will be warm, so light clothing is appropriate, but be prepared for the rain and potential wind gusts during storms. Okay, so I think I'm gonna be prepared for that trip if I'm going to make a trip for this place. And I think this is also saved me a lot of time, because if I wanted to go to this place, I need to research first in blogs for a good place recommended by locals that is not crowded, which is giving me actually 3 different places. Then I need to choose the place. Then I need to research again for the wear for that place. Then once I got the wear for a place, I need to think about like, okay, I can use this kind of clothes, but this gives me using a couple of seconds. So it's actually pretty cool. For me, the best part is that it's actually giving you recommendations also from blogs, not recommendations from based on reviews on Google Maps. Also, Gemini is using blogs. So I think this is a very high value based on this. It's not recommendations, are recommendations that you don't find that easy online. So I think it's pretty cool, honestly. Yeah, thank you very much. Please let us know if you have any questions, and we will be here to help. It's been a pleasure working for this. Thank you.